Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
More than 100 years ago, a 31-mile section of train track was built between Durham and a little town named Bonsall, just south of Apex on Old Highway 1. Today, there is still an 8-mile section of that track in operation on the first Sunday of the month for the enjoyment of hundreds of passengers and the crew. It's the New Hope Valley Railway, complete with open-air rail cars, a steam engine, and more. Here's Rick Sullivan to take us for a ride.
It's the first Sunday of the month in the unincorporated town of Bonsall, and it looks and sounds similar to what it might have been like in many decades past. Nearby, Old Highway 1 leads the way to the town. It's just south of New Hill, which is just south of Apex, south of Cary, south of Raleigh. But find your way here and you'll discover a slice of North Carolina.
We try to provide the experience for folks of being here in the days before Amtrak, before everything was sanitized, when you could come out and ride a train and just see what it was like. We try to give the feeling of the old days here as much as possible. You can actually enjoy and learn a little bit about what railroads were about and what the country used to be like many years ago.
The train yard and its contents are part of the official North Carolina Railroad Museum, and there's no charge to visit. Paid tickets for the train ride along the New Hope Valley Railway often sell out in advance. The showpiece of the old train collection is known as Number 17. He's a patriotic old steam engine built in 1941 at Vulcan Iron Works in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Its first job was to work for United States Shipbuilding in Camden, New Jersey, where it pulled equipment and material around to build ships for World War II. Destroyers, battleships, whatever was necessary. So in a real way, our little 17 was a veteran. It helped fight the big war.
Number 17 has become a bit of a celebrity with roles in some locally produced movies and TV shows. As cute as he might be, though, he's getting up there in the years and needs a little more rest than the big diesel, which leads most of the joy rides each hour and 15. On board, it feels like it's 85, maybe even 90 degrees in the shade. And it is. The New Hope Valley Railway train is open air, something that few of these folks, even the grandparents, can remember. The ride leads through the woods, far from the hustle and bustle of any civilization. But riding over a 30-foot-high trestle is still just as big a thrill to this generation as it was to a previous one. The New Hope Valley Railway is more than 100 years old. Over the years, it has changed names, changed routes, and changed its purpose. But it's still moving up and down the tracks just as it did when Bonsall had passenger service.
Yeah, Bonsall was a regular stop from this railroad. This railroad had passenger service until 1931, but it was also a stop on the seaboard, which is now part of CSX. You could actually get on a train in Bonsall and without changing trains or cars, go all the way to New York or go all the way to Miami.
These days, the line will get you as far as New Hill and back. I'm Rick Sullivan for North Carolina Weekend.
The New Hope Valley Railway is in the historic community of Bonsall, just a few miles south of Apex. Remember, the train runs only on the first Sunday of every month, but there are other activities to enjoy on Saturdays. For more information, visit their website at nhvry.org.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.